While I'm here, might as well just show you how a lever set works. And it's very different than modern watches, obviously. But there's a little lever here, you can see, kind of moves back and forth. Quite delicate when the dial's not on there. You can see how that moves back and forth, which engages and disengages the winding pinion. And that stem stays in all the way. You don't pull it in or out to do time setting. It stays in one location. And if you just wind it, then it's going to wind the watch. If you push this lever up, then you can turn the stem and do the time setting. So that's called a lever set. Now this pocket watch is not lever set. See, it pulls in and out. So it's a little bit more contemporary, we'll say. I flip this over. And I'm going to remove the bezel. Pop this up. This is what's called a pendant set. And so now what I should be able to do is tip this out the front. Now that I've removed these screws on the back, I'm going to slowly ease this down from the side. This is a unique process for pendant set pocket watches. So you remove those two screws, the case screws, and then you remove the bezel from the front of the watch, and then you can slide it off of the stem. This needs to be out in the setting position though, so this needs to be pulled out all the way, and then you can kind of work this out. And this is going to get cleaned, so I'm not particularly worried about my fingerprints, you might say. There we go. So just pop it out. Again, dealing with these old pocket watches, let me show you another trick. How does this dial come off? There's no dial screws accessible here on the back. It's because they're on the side of the movement. So this actually has a ring. You can kind of see it right here. This is a ring that goes around the outside of the movement, and this whole thing will pop off. So there's a mark on where the dial feet screw is, or one of them, on the movement. You can see it marked here. This is actually scratched or cracked down the side. But right there is where I'm going to find the screw. Look at that. Boom. So this ring can be taken off. Now you can see the dial feet screws on the side. Again, 180 degrees from each other. Small screw. Give that a little bit of a turn, and that'll pop right off.